The cat who told the truth in the quiet little town of Willowbrook. There lived a plump grand white cat named Whiskers. Whiskers wasn't just any cat. He belonged to a kind old librarian named Mrs. Langley and spent his days napping on book piles, chasing shadows between shelves, and listening to countless stories read aloud to children. But there was something else about Whiskers, something no one knew. Whiskers could talk. He didn't meow or purr like ordinary cats. He could speak in clear, calm words. But Whiskers had one strict rule he followed: never speak to humans unless it's absolutely necessary. After all, a talking cat would cause quite a stir. One bright morning, the library was filled with children reading their favorite books. Whiskers lay on the counter, tail flicking lazily. He heard a group of children whispering near the big window. "It's not fair," said Ellie, a girl with curious green eyes. "Someone stole the jar of charity coins from the school office, and now they think my brother did it." "That's terrible," said Max, her friend. "He wouldn't do that. Who would take money meant for sick children?" Whiskers' ears perked up. He didn't like unfairness, especially when it came to kindness. Later that day, when the library grew quiet, Whiskers padded softly out the door. He decided to investigate. The clue in the alley: the school's charity jar had been kept in the principal's office, and Whiskers knew exactly how to get there. Cats have a way of slipping through open windows, and Whiskers was no exception. Inside, he sniffed around. The office smelled faintly of chalk, dust, and something else: bananas. Strange. He followed the scent outside and into a narrow alley behind the bakery. There, he spotted something shiny near a trash bin. A coin, the same kind used in the charity jar. Just as he picked it up with his paw, he heard footsteps. A boy named Jason, older than Ellie and Max, was coming down the alley carrying a bulging backpack. He looked around nervously and dropped another coin, then scooped it up and hurried away. Whiskers' whiskers twitched. Jason took the coins. But why? The truth comes out: Whiskers could have gone straight to Mrs. Langley and meowed loudly until someone followed him. But this was too important. Ellie's brother's reputation was at stake. So, Whiskers did something he rarely did. That night, when Jason was walking home alone, Whiskers leaped from a fence and landed right in front of him. Jason nearly jumped out of his shoes. "Whoa, where did you come from?" "I came to talk," said Whiskers calmly. Jason froze. Did you just talk?" "Yes," Whiskers said. "And I know about the charity coins." Jason's face went pale. I didn't mean to." "Why did you take them?" Whiskers interrupted, his golden eyes serious but kind. Jason sighed and sat down on the curb. "My little sister is sick. She needs medicine, and my parents can't afford it. I didn't want to steal, but I didn't know what else to do." Whiskers' heart softened. Jason wasn't greedy, he was desperate. But wrong was still wrong. "Jason," Whiskers said gently, "your reason is kind, but your action hurts others. There's always another way. Will you trust me to help?" Jason looked into Whiskers' wise eyes and nodded slowly. Making things right the next morning, Mrs. Langley opened the library to find Whiskers sitting proudly on the counter with Jason by his side. Jason was holding the backpack of coins. Ellie, Max, and a few teachers were called in. Jason confessed everything, his voice trembling but honest. "I'm sorry for stealing. I only wanted to help my sister. I'll return every coin." Instead of anger, there was a moment of silence and then understanding. Mrs. Langley placed a gentle hand on Jason's shoulder. "You made a mistake," she said, "but telling the truth takes courage. Let's find a better way to help your sister." The school forgave Jason, and Mrs. Langley organized a community fundraiser. This time, everyone knew what the money was for, and they gave generously. Soon, Jason's sister had the medicine she needed, and Ellie's brother's name was cleared. As for Whiskers, he sat in his usual spot, tail curled neatly, pretending to nap. When Ellie whispered, "Thank you, whoever helped us," he opened one eye and gave the smallest, knowing wink. The moral: telling the truth may be hard, but it can turn mistakes into lessons and bring people together. Whiskers never bragged about what he did. After all, a talking cat had to keep some secrets. But every now and then, when someone walked by the library, they could swear they heard a soft, wise voice saying, "The truth always finds a way."